Hey, let's talk about it, cause honestly we need to talk about social issues, just uplifting my people. Yeah, let's talk about it. Come join the conversation. A connection's what we're creating. Yeah.
Boom. Let's talk about it. So check this out, right? Like, today is Thankful Thursday. And what I'm about to say is, it's going to seem kind of crazy, right? Because I said it's Thankful Thursday, right? But, yesterday was a rough day for me. Like, I literally shed tears, right? And in the midst of shedding those tears, like, even earlier this morning, I was just shedding tears. And the thing about it is that, like, I start feeling like less than because I was shedding tears, right? And I was just like, here I am every day making these videos and, here I am, shedding tears, right? But in that moment, I got a word, right? And so here it is, right? Now, in the Bible, water, right, it represents like rebirth. You know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to, if you're in the church, you get baptized. When you come back up, you're supposed to be anew. You know what I'm saying? All those things are supposed to be passed away. Entering into the world. You can't enter into the world until the water breaks, right? So water is significant, significant to change, to becoming new, right? So I was thinking about it and I was just like, man, these tears, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was just coming down. And I just thought, like, if water represents rebirth, so does your tears. You see, sometimes when you cry, right? I'm talking about a real cry, not a cry about a situation that you put yourself in, but I'm talking about because you're really going through some stuff, right? That cry, it shows a rebirth. And you see in my life, man, like, I'm thankful for everything that I have been through because I have learned, you know what I'm saying, throughout this whole thing. But one of my shortcomings is I used to attribute my ability to deal with pain as me being strong. And I know that sounds crazy, right? But it was just like, I used to think that I was strong because of what I could deal with. And that is true, but sometimes God don't want you to deal with it. You see, a lot of times, you go through stuff for a season. And it's only supposed to be for a season, but you'll mess around and make it a lifetime. Think about it. Sometimes God will put you in a season and you'll mess around and make it a lifetime because you leaning on your own understanding. So for me, I can take a lot, right? Like I got big shoulders. I can take a lot. I can withstand a lot. My pain threshold is a lot, right? But what I'm starting to realize is that sometimes God don't want you to have to bear all of that. You see, I'm the type of person that I want to see everybody do great. Like, the people that I love, I want to see them do great. But not everybody wants to see greatness. Or some people want to see greatness, but they don't want to have to endure what it takes to be great. Right? So that leads me to the next point, fire. Fire is supposed to also be like a cleansing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Jamaican culture, do the fire, burning off all of everything, right? So sometimes many of us are going through things in our life. It's simply fire. In the Bible, it talks about Paul, how he was putting the sticks on the fire and the snake jumped out and bit him, right? Now that's significant. And like I said, I'm no Bible scholar, right? But it's significant because the devil, we reference as a snake, but the snake was already in the fire. When he put the sticks on the fire, that's when the devil jumped out and bit him, right? The snake jumped out and bit him. So in our lives, we are going through a fire, right? Like, we're going through a fire, but sometimes that fire is a must be because it shows who are the snakes in our lives. You see, sometimes we think that how we are to people, people are to us. And then the fire comes and these people scatter. These people will literally run. That's why when I am going through some stuff, I say it. Because I like people to know that, listen, I'm human. I shouldn't have to tell people that I'm human, but I'm human. So I have these moments when I'm really, really down. Like, I'm talking about, like, I'm really, really down. And sometimes I feel like I have nobody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? sometimes I feel like that. And I'm not saying that I don't, but like sometimes I feel like that. I have these moments that I feel so isolated. But the key is knowing that it's just a moment. But the problem with some people is they will take that moment and extend it to a lifetime. You see, I'm not the type of person that I'm going to rejoice when everything is going right. And a lot of people do that. So the moment some stuff comes up, they feel like their world is crashing down, right? Because they only give thanks at the end. But when you got the type of faith that I got, I thank God throughout the whole process. So that's my Thankful Thursday. I thank God that I'm able to prioritize and see things in a way. I still make mistakes because I have went through a season of hurt, a season of loneliness, a season of being alone. And I messed around and almost made it a lifetime because I did not learn the lesson. And what I'm thankful for is I'm still here to learn the lesson. Like I say this all the time, and my grandfather used to always say, you can be wrong so long that you're right. And there are certain people that just won't get it. They won't get it. And a lot of times people won't get something because of who it's coming from. And a lot of people like to have confusion, right? Because it makes it seem like they got a lot going on. So that's why they're constantly like when life hits them, like put it like this. You know somebody that will always talk about how good God is when God is good? You know what I'm saying? Like how good God is when something that you have been praying for, it seems like it comes to fruition. Then they're always talking about how good God is. But what about the in-between time? See, God is good all the time because you're waking up in the morning. But what about the in-between time? See, what scares me is the people that can say God is good when something good is happening. But in that meantime, they will give you hell on earth. And see, that was always my struggle because I feel like God got a calling on my life, right? And sometimes you run away from a calling. And I feel like God got a calling on my life and I'm 44 years old, Lord willing, I'll be 45. And it just seems like you be running from something. And you know what I'm saying? You're running from something that you shouldn't be running from, right? But I do these videos every day and it brings life to me when people tell me that, hey, this did something for me. Because I am that person that I feel like because I'm strong, I take so much. Like I take so much. But what brings me joy is like my daughter. My daughter, when I know something is going on in my daughter's life, when she's in the shower and I walk past the door and I hear church music. When I walk past the door and I hear her playing church music, I know that she's going through something. But it's a moment like that I thank God because I'm like, you know what? I do the same thing, right? But I listen, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, all uplifting stuff, right? But for her to be doing that lets me know that she's seeing something. And that to me is a joyous thing, right? Because I don't want to be the type of person that if my kids come to me about an issue, right? And I'm a hypocrite. I'm telling them like, oh, listen, it's going to get better, this, that, and other. But when life hit me in the face, I don't know what to do. But I'm telling them, hey, listen, you got to do this. But when life hits me, I don't know what to do. So my Thankful Thursday is just, I give thanks to God for common sense. I give thanks to God for my tears because my tears signify that I'm about to be washed clean. I thank God for all the fires because fires reveal. Fires reveal. And somebody out there right now is going through something and you feel like nobody understands. I understand. And for anybody out there that is going through some stuff and they just want to reach out just for somebody to talk to, y'all can reach out to me. Because being a blessing to someone else is a blessing for myself. So anyways, man, I thank y'all for supporting me. Remember, it is Thankful Thursday. I don't want y'all to misconstrue, you know what I'm saying, me talking about my tears, that I'm so sad because I'm here today. And Lord willing, it's the first. Make your goals for the month. And let's just move on and be prosperous. I love y'all.